Hello everyone, thank you for joining me, and hold on a second, let me raise this up. I'm always fiddling with my camera here as I'm doing the presentation. Makes it a little bit more familiar so we can get comfortable, right? We're among friends and family here, everybody's friends. So, going over today's workout or yesterday's workout, man, okay, just to start off saying that this calorie deficit was finally getting to me. On the treadmill, warming up, doing my 12 minutes, I'm feeling like I just want to go home. I'd rather sit on the couch. I remember when I used to just eat junk food, watch TV, and not hassle with doing any of these disciplines. And it's like, there was like a momentary pull and a strong attraction to just drop this. Why do I have to do this? Why am I doing this? And it's because I'm feeling kind of weak. I didn't have like the energy. It's like, starting to get some resistance. I said in the other video, halfway across the ocean sea, across the journey or whatever it is that you're doing in life, it's always like halfway that you start to recalibrate and reconsider and want to renegotiate and like why am I doing this when the going gets tough? And it's always around the halfway point with the diet that people lose it. They just fall off the wagon, go out for drinks on a Saturday, Sunday they overeat, and Monday they lose the plot. It's like back to we'll get back to it some other day, and then you drift down, and you never achieve your goal. So we're not doing that. We're achieving our goals, but I have to state that that's where my mindset was on the treadmill, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? And I said, just don't think. Just keep going forward. When you get off the treadmill, go and do your first exercise. And just be patient. This is this is where patience come in, and just you have to stand along with this shit, right? So from the treadmill, went and started off with the rack pulls, not the rack pulls, with the Smith rows, and started off light, one plate, got into position, and it felt super easy. It felt really good. Okay, this might be working. Okay, start building up a little bit of momentum. Slapped on 2 plates, 225. Man, this is feeling good. Okay, got, busted out 10 reps there, or 12 reps. And so, once you get warm, once you get into it, feeling better. So I was going to do 5 sets, and I've been changing the routine every single session. Now, the only constant with the routines is that they're hard. I go hard, I lift hard, I put in all my effort. Sometimes it's not all the sets I say I'm going to do. Maybe it's not all the reps I say I'm going to do. Some days I say I'm going to do low reps and I end up doing higher reps, So the idea was to do 5 straight sets of 12 with 245. Got to 2 plates and I said, I think I can go heavier, but I don't think I can pull off 5 sets. So we're going to mix it up so I can do something that's achievable, and yet it's going to be superior to last time. So I went up to 245. Did another 10 reps, and then I put on 275 on the bar, and did a cluster set. Like, okay, we're just going to stay here until we bang out 9 reps. And that was kind of fun. You can always do one more rep, especially if you rest a little bit. So you'll see on the video, got 4 reps, paused for 5 or 10 seconds, 3 more reps, paused for another 5 to 10 seconds, I think it was 10 seconds, and got another 2 reps. Wow, got 9 reps with 275. I felt on top of the world. From there, slapped on 3 plates, did the Smith Romanian deadlift. Felt easy. Got the 10 reps. And then by that time, I had forgotten my blues on the treadmill. I got my strength back. I was in the groove. I was in the moment. And so I decided to put on a little bit more weight. Okay, I'm in a calorie deficit. I'm going down in weight today. Still I'm 186. Which at 5'11" seems to be pretty damn thin. So my self-esteem has been taking a hit a little bit. If you're into muscle bodybuilding, you want to gain weight, you want to be big. But if you're strong, I don't know, it's just a mental thing. I think I have no muscles or whatever, but it's bullshit. It's all working. It's just like people are, everybody has a different body type. And so anyways, I'm working through that. So with the RDL, did the 3 plates, felt great. So okay, we're going to go up in weight today. Put on a 10 kilo, 5 kilo on each side, 10 more kilos. That'd be 335 pounds. And got another 8 or 9 reps, and it felt really good. And, from there, Went and did my bench press routine. I'm rehabbing a pec tear back in June. I said I wasn't going to touch the barbells for 2 months, which would be the 6th of August. But I'm back at it again. I won't do the heavy weight though. I'm just doing like one plate. One plate. Last session was 5 sets times 8. 8 reps. Easy, right? Just one plate. Any newbie can do it, any beginner. But if you've torn a pec, believe me, that puts the fear of God into you. It's like feeling your body being chainsawed apart. It's a horrible feeling. It's the most devastating, fearsome thing, to have a muscle, almost tear off the bone. It's hideous. So I didn't want to do that, risk anything, but one plate. Feels 8 is just, so I went up to 12 reps. And I think I did 5 sets of 12 reps there. And I put in 5 more pounds on each side. I was being like super brave. I thought, okay, don't put on any more weight. You don't want to hurt yourself. Just go really slow. Okay, we'll go slow. Put on 5 pounds on each side. Did 12 reps, felt super easy. From there, went and did 4 sets on the incline bench. And same thing, with the extra 5 pounds on each side. I got 4 sets of 10 reps there, and I thank God that I was able to do that. No pain, and just feeling really awesome today. I'm thankful that I was able to do it. No twinge, no pain, no nothing. Just like the normal, muscle tightness. Not even sore. I don't even get DOMS anymore. I'm not trying to kill myself. So that was really fun. And then from there, we finished off with the dumbbell traps. I was thinking to myself, what am I going to do? What other exercise am I going to do? Because I'd done all the routine for the week. There was no exercises for me left to do. So I'll do some traps. So I grabbed the heaviest dumbbells that they have in the gym. They have 110-pound dumbbells. And, do these trap things. Did 3 sets of those, I think times 10 reps. And left the gym completely satisfied that I did get injured. I didn't re-injure my chest, my shoulder. I was able to do the workout in spite of being bummed out at the beginning with this calorie deficit, the low carb. Everything was just like, mentally screwing with me. And I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not going to compete. I'm not in prep. I'm not some big wig type bodybuilder type or anything like that. I'm just a normal guy who's trying to do his best and who believes that anybody who wants to do their best can do so. They don't have to be a pro. They don't have to be lifting their whole lives. They can be anybody and just, focus on what they can do and do it to the best of their ability and always get better. That's the thing I'm about. I don't want to, I want to be, Mr. Olympia or Mr. World or anything like that. God bless the competitors that are doing that. It's very hardcore. It's very extreme and all of that. And I applaud those people. It's very hard work. But most of us aren't at that level and will never be at that level or never want to be at that level. We don't want to take things to extremes. So that brings me to the other thing. Okay, so I left the gym completely satisfied. I did my routine. I did more than last time. I was able to put on more weight on certain exercises and actually get back into the heavy weights in spite of being in a deficit. So now I have to rethink my diet because I'm not competing. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to get the blues. I don't want to be like mentally fogged up and all messed up because I'm on a diet, I'm cutting, I'm shredding, and, woe to me. No. My theory is, I'm not a professional trainer. I'm training myself to the best of my ability. To what I've seen, many trainers take people to extremes. They're giving them, telling them to take all these drugs and fat burners and all of this. I want to be here for a long time. I don't want to hurt myself. So I'm doing things like in a moderate way, and that means upping the food. If your weight is going down, you have the luxury of upping the calories. If you're going down, eat more until, okay, you stall and you bring it down, and you go up in weight a little bit, bring it down. So you're doing this thing here. It's not like it knows that I'm on a diet, crash. No. You go down as long as you're feeling good, you're feeling okay. Now you're feeling like shit, so you bring your calories up again, you bring your carbs up again, and you're going to find that you're probably going to continue dropping weight, so you up the calories a little bit more. So now you're eating, now you're feeling full, you're feeling great, and you're continuing to lose weight until one day you just don't lose weight anymore, and you stall and you start to kind of like cruise in a certain way. Now it's been 7 days, it's been 10 days, I haven't lost or gained any weight. Okay, now I want to continue the cut. You go aggressively again for a few more days, and boom, you dive down again. Oh, lost 2 more pounds, lost another pound, lost another pound. Oh, now I'm feeling like shit again. We'll bring the calories back up again. So it's not like a cut and dry, here's your diet, you adhere to that, and then see you in 3 months. That's insanity, man. You have to really go by feel, unless you're competing, unless you have a coach who's telling you and you're doing daily updates like, look at my body, eat this, don't do that, and all this type of thing. That's wonderful, that's great. But for us who don't have that, who are not doing that, we're doing ourselves, we're coaching ourselves, we're trying to do this to the best of our ability, the thing is to stay well, because you are not going to accomplish anything if you lose the plot. And believe me, if you start feeling like shit, you're gonna lose the plot. You're gonna find a way to lose the plot. It's like, so your subconscious will tell you, start eating more, do something, don't go to the gym today. It's like, and then you start messing up, and then you lose your focus. And this is like a long-term thing. You do have to stay at this for like 3 or 4 months. So it's called intermittent fasting, I believe it is, or not intermittent fasting, intermittent dieting, whereby you're going down, you stop for a week or 2, and then you go down again, you stop, you go down, you stop. Now that takes a bit more discipline than just nosediving, because if you're dive bombing on a diet, you know what to do. Eat this, egg whites, chicken breast, salad, broccoli, and you don't deviate, you don't have to think too much, it's a no-brainer, just do it, right? To do the intermittent thing, you have to stop, it's like driving a stick shift in traffic, right? Go fast, you gotta stop, you gotta pull the brake here, you put in first brake, now you take off, you do it again, you turn left, you turn right. It's a little bit harder than just going straight on autopilot, right? You would think. You have to maneuver. And that takes a little bit more brain power to do. So that's what we're trying to do here, is keep on track, maneuver, make adjustments, and not feel like shit. You have to feel well, Now there's a certain point, like if you want to really go low in body fat, you're just not going to feel well. That's just like the nature of the thing. The body was not meant, if it was meant to be at 6, 7, 8% body fat, that'd be your normal state. That would be where you'd be all the time, but you're not. You're 20, you're 25% body fat. Why? Because you feel comfortable like that, right? You're eating normal food, and you have high body fat. Maybe you don't eat like a slob. Maybe you don't eat junk food, and you're still a higher body fat, because it's not natural to be under 10% body fat. That takes extremes. If you want to go to extremes, you're not going to feel well. Bottom line, it's not natural to do that. Those are hardship situations on your body. And, if you want to do a photo shoot, you're competing, that's great. If you're a lifestyle person, I would not advise that. If you're a man, don't go below 12%. 10% is fine. 10% is like, that's great, man. If you're 10% body fat naturally without really struggling, man, thank your lucky stars and your genetics, because you're blessed. Maybe not, because if you're also put in a nature situation where you're in a hardship, starvation type mode, you're going to be the first to die. You don't have body fat, you don't have reserves. If you're put out in the cold with very little shelter, you'll freeze to death. If you have to, float in an ocean because the Titanic capsized and now you're in some kind of survival mode and you're low body fat, you're going to die. The guy with a higher body fat, he's going to make it. And now who's the fool? So, take things into context, be humble about your low body fat, and those people who are higher body fat, if that's your natural state, hey, that's the way you are. This is the way, we're built. So, it's a survival thing. This is a nature thing. Again, I kind of rant, but getting back to the issue, do not let yourself feel like shit. God bless everybody, and until next time.
Listo, más, como aire, otro. Vamos a apretar 2 segunditos abajo. Listo, ahí, frente. Ahí, 1, 2. Mira.